300,000 kilometers per second.
It is the fastest thing in the universe. And yet... Do you think you understand what a light year is?
Today, you will discover why your mind simply cannot process that distance, and why it turns us into prisoners forever.
Not as a textbook definition, but as what it truly represents: a sentence of cosmic isolation. The greatest obstacle is not technology. It is the very reality of space.
Light year. Two simple words that destroy billions of human brains every day.
The first mistake happens right now. You read year and thought of time. Wrong.
A light year does not measure time. It measures distance.
The definition is simple. It is the distance that light travels in 1 Julian year. 365.25 days, traveling at 299,792 kilometers per second.
Do the math. 1 light year equals 9.46 trillion kilometers.
9,460 billion kilometers. Could you visualize that?
No.
You couldn't.
Your brain evolved to process meters, kilometers, maybe thousands of kilometers when you travel by car. But trillions? There's no biological reference point for that.
That's why the second mistake happens. You read 4.24 light years and think, oh, that's only 4 years.
Proxima Centauri, our closest stellar neighbor after the Sun.
4.24 light years away. It seems close on the cosmic page.
Let's do a reality test. Imagine you get into a Formula One car right now.
350 kilometers per hour, no stopping, no sleeping, no aging.
How long would it take to reach Proxima Centauri? 3 million years.
When you left, modern humans didn't even exist yet.
When you arrived, human civilization would have been born, flourished, and possibly disappeared 1,000 times over.
But wait, you think, what if we travel at the speed of light? Nice try.
Physics doesn't allow it. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, nothing with mass can reach the speed of light.
As you accelerate, your mass increases. To reach the speed of light, it would require infinite energy. Impossible.
Voyager 1, the farthest spacecraft ever built by humanity.
Launched in 1977, 48 years ago.
In January 2055, it was 25 billion kilometers from Earth.
Sounds like a lot? That is 0.0027 light years.
Less than 3/1000 of a light year. To reach Proxima Centauri at that pace, Voyager 1 would take 74,000 years. 74 millennia. Here is the truth no one wants to hear. We are trapped. Biologically, technologically, physically trapped.
The nearest star is 40 trillion kilometers away.
The second nearest star, Sirius, is 81 trillion kilometers away.
The Andromeda Galaxy, our galactic neighbor, is 2.55 million light-years away.
That is 23,765 billion trillion kilometers. 23 sextillion kilometers.
It doesn't matter how much technology we develop. It doesn't matter how many rockets we build.
It doesn't matter how long humanity survives. Some distances are simply insurmountable.
But there is something even more disturbing about the light year.
When you look at the night sky, you are not seeing the present. You are seeing the past.
Betelgeuse, a red supergiant star in the constellation Orion.
650 light-years away.
When that light began its journey, the Black Death was ravaging Europe. The Aztecs were building Tenochtitlan. The Renaissance had not yet begun.
Andromeda. When we look at it, we see light that traveled 2.5 million years.
It could have collided with another galaxy. It could have been consumed by a supermassive black hole.
And you will never know, because information travels at the speed of light. And light takes time. The observable universe is 93 billion light-years in diameter.
Wait, you think? The universe is 13.8 billion years old. How can it be 93 billion light years?
Because space itself is expanding.
And some parts of the universe are moving away from us faster than light can travel.
Galaxies beyond approximately 18 billion light-years can never be reached.
Even if we sent a signal traveling at the speed of light right now, it would never get there.
Because the expansion of space between us and them is faster than the speed of light.
It's not that those galaxies are traveling faster than light through space.
It's that the space itself between us and them is growing faster than light can cross it.
And they will never return.
If you've followed this far, subscribe to the channel. This journey is only beginning.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why can't you really understand a light year?
Your brain evolved on the African savanna.
Important distances were: where is the water? A few kilometers. Where is the predator? A few meters.
Where is the neighboring tribe? Maybe 100 kilometers.
Your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for planning and abstract understanding, literally has no neural circuitry to process trillions.
Can you imagine 1,000 people? Maybe? 10,000? It's hard to imagine.
1 million? Impossible to visualize. 1 trillion?
Your brain gives up. It replaces the number with an empty abstraction.
A word with no real meaning.
That's why you can read 4.24 light years and feel nothing.
There is no internal alarm, no visceral perception of scale.
It's like reading that an atom is 0.1 nanometers.
You understand the words, but you don't understand the reality.
Let's try an analogy. Imagine each grain of sand represents 1 kilometer.
To represent the distance to the moon, 384,000 kilometers, you would need 384,000 grains of sand. That fits in a coffee cup. To represent the distance to the sun, 114.6 million kilometers, you would need to fill an Olympic swimming pool.
To represent the distance to Proxima Centauri, 40 trillion kilometers, you would need all the sand in the Sahara Desert. Multiplied by 1,000. There is no place on Earth to put that much sand.
And that is only for the closest star.
So what does the light year really mean? It is not a unit of measurement.
It is a unit of impossibility.
Every meter beyond the moon that we try to reach, every probe we send to Mars, Jupiter, Saturn,
Every telescope we build to see farther, all of that is just baby steps.
Microscopic steps on a scale that crushes us.
The light year was not invented to make calculations easier.
It was invented because kilometers became ridiculous. When 12-digit numbers become common, you invent a new unit.
Not because it became easier to understand, but because it became impossible to say.
40 trillion, 400, I can't. You read 4.24 light years and thought close.
now you know the truth.
We are isolated on a cosmic island.
Surrounded by an impassable ocean of emptiness.
The light year does not measure distance. It measures isolation. It measures impossibility.